back with another video, another episode of Everybody Hates Black Bear. I'm your host, Edward Anderson. Yeah, I'm just gonna be live for a few minutes. Hopefully y'all having a good day. Shout out to BGS. I wanted to talk, and this is gonna be like random ramblings. So it ain't really focused on anything. So I'm gonna hit up a couple of topics. So first things, one thing is, shout out to y'all to email me. I appreciate it. I see y'all that requested the Discord link. I'll get that to y'all probably like tonight. So my bad with that, but it is what it is. But you got, and don't not email me. This is not what this is saying. Don't email me as far as requesting other stuff. But one thing that I really don't really care to do is debate people. And it's like, and here's why. It's not so much like I'm not willing to debate or whatever, but what it is most of these dudes ain't got nothing to talk about. Most of these dudes are not. The purpose that I see for debating is really to hash out, a topic and really break down a topic, flesh out a topic. And that's where, in my opinion, the audience benefits. I'm not here to battle rap niggas, because we're at a point now where the stuff outside that's going on pretty much proves what we've been talking about. And if people want to be delusional, or people want to pretend shit ain't happening, or everything is just some internet shit, then hey, go ahead and let's see what happens. Is the weather forecast is saying it rains? Go out there without an umbrella and let's see what happens. And the issue is, you've got a lot of dudes, especially dudes recently. This is not everybody, but a lot of dudes that pretty much, most people on here are on here for a bag. They're not on here I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again, they're not on here for activism. They're on here for a bag. And so they look at what brings me close to a bag, what brings me furthest to a bag. And so a lot of dudes get on here and it's like rapping. Like they really they don't want to actually deal with the topic. They want you to jump through all these fucking hoops. By the way, hoops they haven't jumped through. Niggas want to talk about, do you get hoes? Niggas ain't demonstrated they get hoes. Niggas want to talk about, are you married? These niggas aren't married. Or if they are married, they think they the specialist little fucking snowflakes because they married. Even if the chick they married to, yeah, that makes sense why you would be married. Like, stop it. As if these are not real topics, real situations. And a lot of these dudes do that because a lot of these dudes don't know what the fuck they're talking about. As far as they're concerned, all opinions are equal. All opinions are equal, so they shit don't gotta make sense. A lot of shit doesn't pass the common sense test. It doesn't pass the thought process test. And this ain't like I've been listening to anybody in particular that is having me say this rant. This was actually something I heard on BGS. I don't know if it was J-Lock or whoever. And look, I respect people reaching out to me, but I'm not interested in debating motherfuckers. I'm not. These niggas want to get on here and have their bullshit ass opinions. The reality is that I blame the people listening. If it is your response, even when it comes to me, it is your responsibility to know what fucking common sense is and what it's not. If you look for people to read to validate your own lack of common sense, and you look people to validate a reality that you kind of low-key know, or you should know is not real, especially at the age that some of y'all are, then I don't know what to tell you, because y'all find out the hard way or the easy way, and I hope y'all don't find out, but I know how this world is. And so you got a lot, for instance, this Scarface Mark situation with the baby daddy situation. My biggest issue with it is we're being is Scarface Mark a baby daddy? Sure, in the technical term, absolutely, but we are losing a plot on where you got women that are trying to, and dudes that are trying to equalize this. Well, you got her pregnant, you got her this, you got her that, as if these women don't have no control on their own reproductive situation, reproductive health, as if these women are forced to have these children, as if you can trap a bitch with a baby. You cannot trap a chick with a baby, because she can, if she really want to have that abortion, she can have that abortion, or she could go get a morning after pill, which is still legal everywhere. i.e. women that are pregnant want to be pregnant. But now women love this narrative that all these black men are just getting them pregnant and that's why they're angry. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's not true. And then you got dudes that like to go, they because I see people starting to move into that conversation. And the thing is, I mean, y'all could believe what y'all want to believe. I mean, truth be told. But this is how we know you got folks are not solution oriented, because they rather believe narrative. Niggas are rather virtue signal, even though most of you quote unquote husbands are bitch ass niggas. I'm just gonna say it straight up. Most of you niggas that are husbands are not leading shit. Most of y'all ain't even leading your own damn households. Most of y'all operate on happy wife, happy life. Where if you operate on happy life, happy wife, use a bitch. Use a bitch in your own home. Meaning you're funding your own prison. That's like straight up. And nobody never really calls that, but like the League of Extraordinary Husbands, where the fuck, like with this black community, where the fuck have y'all been? Man, we raising families. Nigga, your daughters are going into the same public schools and being mentally whored out. The same public schools with the same teachers, same single mothers, because single fathers don't be raising these mongrels like that. So let's cut all the stats show that. Where are you niggas been? You niggas only try to show up when it's time to flex. Niggas want to be stepdaddies and all this other shit. It's like, where the fuck have y'all been? Whenever it's time to stand on some shit, you niggas are nowhere to be found, because you niggas don't want your bitch to be mad at you, your wife to be mad at you. That's really what it is. So you niggas basically cut your own nuts off in order to protect the peace. And the niggas that don't do that are typically the niggas that these chicks be filing divorces on. Like, we know the stats. Most black marriages last 5 years. And 80% of them, the women are activating divorce on. So you niggas ain't really running shit. A lot of you niggas are submissives. And if you think I'm talking to you, I am. Because you know what? The only way you would think I'm talking to you is if there's some semblance of truth to what I'm saying in your own shit. And so, normally I wouldn't even give a fuck. But when you hear motherfuckers, coming out, and then they come out here want to flex on niggas like I can't stand the arrogant husband. Because most of you niggas are nowhere near that arrogant when it comes to your wife. You are really submissive when it comes to your life. And don't try to act fronted as emotional intelligence or any of that bullshit. You niggas are fucking pets. Kiss my ass. And any nigga that try to act like that's not the case, first question I got, are you married to a non-black woman or not? Because if you married to a non-black woman, in my opinion, you need to sit your ass down. Not because I give a fuck, but because a lot of y'all are commenting on shit, the culture you don't have to deal with, because you've already... I looked at a video where a dude said if you want to be... it was one of the dudes, older dudes that, he be dressing in the suit and stuff, kind of the Kevin Samuels look, but more old school. And I saw it on Instagram. I may post it on YouTube, where he said, if you want to, it wasn't him, it was somebody that called in and said, if you want to be in your kid's life, you got to have kids with a non-black woman. They got to be mixed, because we know what the culture is. And a lot of these niggas, this is why I don't like purple pill niggas, because purple pill niggas don't really speak about what the culture is for real. They like to speak real surface level. And they like to try to make a both sides argument. If it was like for real, which is not solution oriented. It's not solution oriented. It's a way of speaking on it without really claiming shit. Because the hoes can't take the truth. So the hoes, if you say too much that the hoes don't like, you start seeing it in your fucking algorithm, your fucking engagement. So real talk, like, you get a lot of these niggas that they try to, I'm a husband. I'm a husband. And man, nigga, fuck you and shut the fuck up. Because most of y'all niggas, y'all are losing your daughters to these other hoes, let alone losing them to dudes. Get the fuck out of here. Most of you niggas are getting overwritten and vetoed by your own bitch, your own wife in your own house. Most of y'all are not leading your house. You all are basically bringing in resources and serving her. Like, I don't, and this is because, and we know this is true, because most of you niggas are always catering to the bitch. Because because y'all are used to doing that in your own home. Otherwise, there's going to be chaos, because I know what the culture of most black women are. It's just a matter of degrees. We know what culture we fucking dealing with. But all y'all niggas want to act like that's just some internet shit. So point to me this real life black community that's thriving with a whole bunch of patriarchal males. Show me where that's at. Show me that. Pick a city, whatever. I don't give a damn if niggas are making $100,000 a year or $250,000 a year. Where is that at? Fuck you. Niggas be arrogant as hell with everybody but they own bitch. Be quiet as a church mouse with they own hoe. Because you know that bitch can just because these chicks are crash out and just pull that plug. Most of you niggas are not married. Y'all are future ex-husbands. Stop it. And the only real question is your kids gonna get as close to adulthood as they can before your bitch crash out on you? And so I just want to put that out there, man, because a lot of these niggas be arrogant as hell, man. As if it's really an accomplishment to get married. As if it's like the hardest thing to do. If you get to a certain amount of income, yes, there'll be a bitch to take your money if you want to be on the Travis Hunter plan. All you really got to do is just get to a certain amount of income. And sure, there's a bitch still take your money. Some of you niggas, quiet as kept, if we're gonna keep it all the way honest, probably raising kids that ain't even yours, that you think are yours. You got niggas that are stepfathers and married, and then they talking shit. You niggas can kiss my ass, especially if you niggas ain't got because you only really a stepfather if you married. Otherwise, you just a nigga in the house. So you got a lot of these stepfather ass niggas too, that you with a bitch that you would have never got childless. That's another thing going on that people don't be talking about. Cause you ain't officially, remember, you're not officially a stepfather unless you're married.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Ain't no fucking step boyfriends and shit. See, people don't talk about that. So a lot of you niggas, like, yeah, man, even you niggas got a good looking bitch. What she try, and I'm just saying, man, niggas be acting like they can't be called out or like they shit can't never stink, and I'm like, no, it's just dudes know how it is, so dudes don't be on your head. But you be having niggas that love to come out here talking all this shit like they special little fucking snowflakes. You know, it's like, nigga, shut your bitch ass up. And that's just at everybody. Like, it's just people ain't open a case on y'all niggas. Yeah, other than that, that's all I really got to say. And I know it sounds like it's just out of nowhere. Nobody said nothing to piss me off or nothing like that. It wasn't oh man, somebody did something. But like a lot of y'all y'all be thinking y'all like these quote unquote half-baked takes and shit that's like really devoid of some real depth to it. And y'all talk hella shit when it's like, yo, nigga, like, it's like people don't want to be honest about the state of the community. They just don't want to be honest about it. They want to act like, you know, this is just some internet shit, it ain't real. And that's why I'm like, yo, just like when a lot of these chicks are fucking screaming, because trust me, that shit gonna be coming. You already see it with the job loss, the AI, all that. Because I'm gonna tell you where the terror is really gonna start. The terror is really gonna start when women, it's gonna get to a point, mark my words, you heard it first, you heard it from Edward Anderson first. It's gonna get to a point where a lot of these chicks ain't gonna be able to sell pussy online. They're not gonna be able to get money from niggas online, because niggas ain't gonna have it like that. Niggas ain't gonna have it like that, number one. And you're gonna get to a point which is gonna lock a lot of niggas out, because a lot of chicks out, because a lot of these chicks, quiet as kept, ain't really trying to sell pussy in real life. They not. Because that shit is just, number one, that's gonna drive them crazy. So some of these chicks that do that, they're gonna think anything is justified as far as what happens to a dude, which is gonna get dudes like not even want to play that game. And then the other thing is, it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be hard for a lot of women to sell pussy even in real life, because again, niggas don't have alternatives. That day's coming, and when that day comes, trust and believe, these chicks are gonna lose their mind, because they're not gonna have any leverage at that point. We're not talking about the cute bitches. We talking about, like, you know, chicks that are like, you know, 6, like 5s and below, and even chicks, because there ain't that many quiet as kept chicks that 6 and above. That's coming in the next couple of years. And these chicks are gonna have to work for real, and they ain't gonna be able to stand it. They're gonna lose their mind. A lot of these chicks are going to crash out. I'm telling you. And they gonna want real solutions, and these niggas ain't gonna have it, because these niggas have been bullshitting them the whole time. But anyway, y'all,